So the majority of people are saying that our Crackdown 3 is shit, or that is saying Crackdown 3 is shit, that I have seen are the majority of people complaining that it looks like a game was made in 2007 because of the way the graphics looks. So the way the game looks is an acquired taste. If you don't like it, refund the fucking money. And Crackdown 3 is not a bad game. Let me get this right. A lot of people that are on Twitter, that I look through on Twitter, are complaining that the game received a 4 Metacritic score. If you look very, very fucking closely, the 4 Metacritic score is for the Wrecking Zone, which is a fucking multiplayer zone. Not for the campaign of the fucking game. Everyone is tweeting out this and showing the bad scores, yet that score is reflective of the fucking Crackdown 4 Wrecking Zone, not of the campaign of the game. Two different things here. Now, you would say, well, what if they're talking about the Wrecking Zone? Well, then they would mention the Wrecking Zone and not tweet out a picture of a single player part of the fucking game that they're saying the game looks terrible in. The game has an acquired taste between mainly Borderlands type style where everything pops out at you. That does not mean the game is bad. I have played the game. I've not encountered a single crash, a single issue. I've not encountered any black screens in the game, no loading issues, no texture issues. The issues that I did encounter was a lag spike, and it's a lag spike far in between each other. It's not immediate. It's far in between each other. Okay, understand that? So, that's the only issue I've encountered with the game. Aside from that, the game is literally the exact same as the original games, being you collect orbs, you get shit, you level up. That's simply it. The issue is this game is getting dog shitted on because of the fact of the way it fucking looks. And people don't like the way that the game looks because it has a Borderlands type style of a cartoony feel when the original games did not have that. Also, people are bitching and complaining that the game is nothing like the original one when they haven't even played the fucking original one. There was a person who tweeted out a picture of Crackdown 3 saying it was crap and that this game looks like shit and for 2007, and then when somebody responded with a picture of the fucking original game graphics from the original Crackdown and Crackdown 2, the person went, yeah, I know the graphics are bad. And the guy was like, do you even know what game this is? And the guy was like, yeah, Crackdown 3. They fucking don't even look the same. They don't even look the fucking same, man. And it wasn't a troll. The guy literally was like, well, he responded saying, well, I wouldn't know what Crackdown 1 or 2 looks like because I've never played them. Yet in your tweet, you just fucking compared this game to the original fucking Crackdowns. What did you do? Go look up fucking images on Google Images to be like, yeah, this doesn't look the same here. Know what you're fucking saying and play the original game before you judge it. I can't sit here and say that Skyrim was better than Oblivion because I've never fucking played Oblivion. I can say in my opinion that Skyrim was better than Morrowind because I've played fucking Morrowind. I've never played Oblivion. Understand what I'm saying here? So I can't make that judgmental call. I can't sit here and say that Witcher 3 is better than fucking Witcher 2, which it actually is. I can't sit there and judge and say that if I have never played Witcher 2, which I have. You see what I'm getting at here? So all the people who are jumping on the shit bandwagon of Crackdown 3, it's just another one of those fucking sheep things. Oh, we see hate for a game, let's just go for it. It's the general typical Call of Duty hate fucking train that gets on other games. Now, a lot of people will probably be like, well, why are you so triggered about one little game? It's not the fact of one little game. People will sit here, make critical reviews of games that haven't even played the original fucking games, and then sit here and say, oh, this game is bad, or the public will generally receive it as bad when the motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. And I have proof. I've played Crackdown 3. I played it all fucking night. From 5 p.m. to fucking 7 a.m. the next day, I was on the game. I have not played a game that long since playing on the fucking Xbox 360, aside from multiplayer games. Exclude multiplayer game. I have not played a single player fucking campaign that long since fucking playing on the 360. I've said fucking so many times that now my video is probably not going to get monetized, but it doesn't really matter, does it? So, when it comes down to it, is Crackdown a bad game? No, it's actually more fucking optimized than half the games released on the market today, number one. And number two, on top of that, the game embodies exactly what the original Crackdown was. Take out the bad people, fucking level up your shit as you go, your skills for kills. That's the overall what Crackdown is, but this one has Borderlands graphics, like Borderlands type graphics. I got ahead of myself saying Borderlands instead of Crackdown, but the point is still there. If you didn't play the original Crackdown game, you wouldn't fucking understand. Now, is there any issues with the game I personally don't like? The lag sprites every once in a while, but you could deal with them. Number two is the fact that you can look up all of your upgrades for each skill already as the game is done. Like, you can, when you initially even start off in the game, you can look up all the skills and what they lead to. I don't like that in the game. That should not be in the game. Like the original one didn't necessarily have that. You had to wait until you saw what it evolved into. But other than that, I'm having a fucking blast playing this game. And don't sit here and let critics, and especially people fucking tweeting out a 40 Metacritic score over the multiplayer part of the game when they put out a fucking single player tweet with a picture of single player, determine you from buying this game. This game is good. This game is great. Do I recommend you pay $60 for it? The answer for that is no, though. I don't recommend paying $60 for it, okay? Because a lot of people will go into it thinking nostalgia of the original Crackdown, and they're not going to get that nostalgia of this game. That's the issue here, okay? So if you're going into it with a $60 right here price tag thinking you're going to get that, you're not going to get that. It's a different type of game. You will get some nostalgia because you can still do shit that you did in the original Crackdown, but it won't be the exact same like people wanted. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know, what do you guys think of Crackdown 3 in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.